lazy dude time, and we're gonna read some comics. Yes, we're gonna read them. It's lazy dude time, I'm gonna tell you all about it. Let's all go with Reveiw Comics.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Me again, LaserDude99. So, what am I here to talk about today? Well, if you've already clicked on my video, you should already know, and so should I. And I do. I am reviewing Outsiders, Looking for Trouble. This book it was written by Judd Whitnick, and I don't know who is the art and stuff, but this book basically comes right after the deaths of Donna Troy and somebody else. When there was this time where the Teen Titans and the old Teen Titans and the new Teen Titans, the old Teen Titans were going on to start their own team called Young Justice, and the new Robin was going to start up a new Teen Titans. But when they came together, some tragic thing happened, and Donna Troy was killed. And so the team breaks up, and so our story starts out there, and it also starts out with Roy Harper, who is Arsenal, and him calling up Nightwing and telling him, "Come on, man, pick up. We need to talk about this," sort of thing. And Nightwing doesn't pick up. He's trying to deal with this on his own, and he doesn't want to go on another team again. So, but Roy Harper, Arsenal, he thinks, screw this, I'm going to start my own team, and I want Nightwing on it. Mostly because, he knows that Nightwing is a better leader than he is. So, he goes and tries to start his own team. He eventually convinces Nightwing to start on it, because what he says is, basically, the reason that we didn't work that well as the Teen Titan is because we were a family. Let's make this work, you don't have to go and hang out with your employees. You just have to go and work with them. And he said, fine. And so Nightwing joins the team. Our team is made out of Nightwing as the team leader, of course. So Dick Grayson accepts the team leader issue, and then we get, of course, as I said before, we have Arsenal, and then there's Thunder, who is the daughter of Black Lightning. She has basically the power to. She doesn't have electrical powers per se. Her powers more involve density and the making her body heavier. So she could jump on you and then make her body weigh a ton, which would crack your entire body. And if you try to punch her, she can make her body density so hard that you crack your hand on her face, and she can deflect bullets. Then there's Grace, the woman with the big potty mouth. She's basically a girl. She was a bouncer in a metahuman bar of people who just have powers, and they have this bar. But she's she has super strength, and she can pound on people. So she works there. But then Roy offers her money, and so she's like, "Oh, I'll come." And then there's Metamorpho, Rex Manson. Basically, in this, he doesn't have his memory, and he doesn't really remember. He remembers bits and parts of his past. He doesn't really remember anything, and he's been training in Star Labs to try to get back on track and try to recover his memory, but he hasn't really done anything since then, and nobody really knows his back except for the people at Star. Then there's Indigo. Now, she was the robot android thing that killed Donna Troy. Now, I haven't read the story that happened there, but I believe she was a robot from the future that was taken over. But in this, she has been reprogrammed and her memory was wiped clean. So she doesn't know anything about her past. She's just a new character starting to... Basically, she's actually brings a lot of the sense of humor to it, because she takes things seriously because she's a robot. Like, you say sarcasm comment, and she's learning her humor, and there's actually a funny scene in it where she swears and everyone stares at her, and then I don't remember who says it, but somebody says, "I'm so glad we're teaching her new things." It's kind of funny. Now, there's one more character that joins, which is Jade. Jade is she's the daughter of Alan Scott, the old Green Lantern, and she has powers like the Green Lantern. So that's basically our starter team. That's how the team starts out. And on their first meeting together, wouldn't you know it, a crisis happens. And what's our crisis? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's big, it's hairy, and ugly. That's right, Gorilla Grodd. So he's come with a bunch of team apes, gorillas from Gorilla City, and he says, "Go, take over." And so the outsiders, on their very first day of meeting together, have to try and stop him. So, but all of this is a distraction. What are they distracting from? Well, they're trying to get the president, Lex Luthor at this time, to go to a safe house. And he does. And wouldn't you know who's waiting for him? Ta-da! It's the Joker. So Joker takes Lex Luthor hostage while they're trying to get Lex Luthor to spill where some of the Joker's toys are. Now, all this time is happening while the outsiders are kicking butt. Now, I won't tell any more story than that, because that's just the first half of the first volume. This outsider story, I love outsiders, okay? If you don't know, they are my favorite team. I like them better than Justice League. I do. Because, mostly, I just like the way they work. Like, in this, after the first mission, Batman, who founded the first Outsiders group, talks to Robin, and he's like, or not Robin, what am I saying? He talks to Nightwing, and he's like, "So, what do you do?" Nightwing's like, we got to actually take these villains down before they can do any of these worldwide phenomena and things. We gotta take them down, and before they can do anything this big. Batman's like, "That makes you hunters. Is that what you want to be?" And Dick Grayson says, "The world has enough firemen. We need hunters." And that's basically the whole point of the Outsiders, is while the Justice League and Teen Titans and everyone else takes villains as they do stuff, the Outsiders is a team that needs to hunt down villains before they can do anything big. Now, I love the Outsiders. I mean, this book is just really well written, and I don't know. I just think it's a great read. It's entertaining. It's funny. It has action, and as the series went on, it got a lot of speed. And it got better, and there was team changes, of course, stuff they changed, but for the most part, it stayed the same, and it was really good. My only complaint is sure in the first volume, the first half of the volume, they take Lex Luthor, or the villains in there, Lex Luthor, Grodd, and Joker. Even though Lex Luthor's not even doing an evil plot, he's still in there, and he's a villain. So those are like the three of the highest villains. But after that, they seem to take on villains that aren't so much good. And what I mean is, they take on Brother Blood and Dr. Savannah. Like, they take down a couple of Captain Marvel villains. I would have liked it better if they took on some more famous villains, like maybe Deathstroke. Or I haven't read all of it. I've only read. Oh, what am I saying? They do take Deathstroke anyway, but I won't talk about that. That's a secret. Yeah. So this I like. If you like Outsiders, if you like Nightwing, if you like Arsenal, who is now called Red Arrow in comics, if you like any of these guys, you'll like this. I mean, if you like superhero teams, this is a good read. I could do without Grace swearing all the time, but that was her character. That's basically all they had her for, was to cuss up a storm. And there is a really good twist with Metamorpho. I won't say it, but if you pick this up, you will almost not believe what the twist with Metamorpho is. It's really nice. So this is just the first volume that I'm reviewing, and I think it's a really good read. And hey, you should pick it up. So, remember, I'm Lazy Dude 99. If I don't like it, it's not worth it. See you around, y'all. Why did I say y'all? I'm not in Texas. See you around, eh?
Be sure to check out more of my other videos on my channel. And wait for more coming soon.